Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Alina, and in today's tutorial I will show you how to make this bugle bead and pearl bracelet. It's a different design that I usually make. It's more geometrical, but I think it looks very lovely. We're going to create some right angle weave stitches with the bugle beads, and then we're going to add the pearls. I use two color pearls, but you can totally use only one color. So I cannot wait to share this with you, and let me know in the comments if you use these beads before. Now let's check the materials. You're going to need two color pearls, 4mm. I'm using lavender color and cream color. You're going to be needed some 6mm bugle beads. I'm using the silver color, some 15 Toho, 11 and some 3mm Bicones to embellish the exterior of the bracelet, clasp of your choice, beading thread. I'm using Fireline 6LB crystal color, and a beading needle. So let's get started. Start by adding 180 centimeter or 60 inches of thread, and we're going to create our first unit of right angle weave. We're going to pick up 11 a bugle bead, an 11 a bugle bead, an 11 another bugle bead, and an 11 we need 4 bugle beads and 4 11 so this is the sequence, and we're going to create a square shape unit. We're going to leave a tail 20 centimeter or 7 or 8 inches. So I'm just going to circle around this like this and go through all the beads again to make sure the unit is secure and tight. Just like this. And you want to exit one of the bugle beads, but I will go on the one on the other side, since this it will be the tail to add the clasp on this side of the bracelet. So I'm just going through all the beads like this, and then through this bugle bead. Now when I designed this bracelet, I was thinking I want something in between the units, to add something between the units. So I just added 2 more bugle beads. So you just pick up a bugle bead, your thread is exiting this one, you go through the same one on the opposite direction, just like this, and it will sit very nice next to the other one. Now I will go down through this new one I just added. I'm making sure they are connected and they are stuck to each other like this, and I will add one more. So this is the sequence. So now we're going to create another right angle weave unit. You know, I think this is one of my favorite stitch. So I already said this in many tutorials, but I like to explain again. So as you can see, we have 4 bugle beads here to create the first unit for right angle weave. Now, because we already have one here, we're going to add only 3. Yes, so you're going to pick up an 11 a bugle bead, an 11 another bugle bead, an 11 a bugle bead, and an 11 So this time you're going to have 4 11 but only 3 bugle beads, because you already have one here. So now we're going to go through this one just like this, and we're going to pull. So you see we already created the second square or the second unit. So I want to exit this bugle bead right here. So now we have to exit this bugle bead to attach these 3 sequence of bugle beads. So I'm just going through this 11 bugle bead, 11 I'm going to pull, and through this one right here. I think the bugle beads will create such an elegant frame from the pearls. I love how versatile this stitch is. And I'm always wondering, how do you think it will look with different types of beads? I would love to hear your opinion about it. So I'm just going to add another bugle bead now. And I'm going to pull. And I'm making sure they sit right next to another. Go back through the same, the one we just added. I'm using my thumb to make my work be steady. So another bugle bead, and I'm going through this one. And that's it. That's all the base you need. And it's a super fast stitch because the bugle beads are long, and they create the stitch in a minute. I'm making sure there's no thread showing between this, but of course we're going to reinforce all of this when we're going to add the pearls. So now we have 2 units of right angle weave. We're going to add one more. So pick up an 11-0, a bugle bead, an 11-0, another bugle bead, an 11-0, bugle bead. So 4 beads and 3 bugle beads, 4 Toho and 3 bugle beads, and I'm going back through this bead right here. So there you have it. Now we created the 3rd unit of right angle weave. So keep doing this until you have the length you desire. So let's see. For my bracelet, I created 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I have 10 units. My wrist is not, it's a small wrist. Around maybe 15.5 centimeter. So keep in mind, depending on the clasp you are using. I use this magnetic one. You have to keep into consideration also the beads you're going to add here. But for a small wrist, 10 units is enough. So create the units and I will meet you right back to show you how to add the pearls. Welcome back. So I didn't make the whole bracelet again, but let's pretend I have the whole units I needed. So now I will show you how to attach the clasp on this side. So you're going to be picking up a bugle bead, go back through this one, just like you normally would do if you want to continue the bracelet. Then pick up another bugle bead and go back through this one right here. Just like this. Now you'll take your clasp. I have this mini lobster one right here. So you're going to pick up 3 11-0s. It's going to look like this. And then you're going to take your clasp. And then you're going to add 3 more 11-0s. And you're going to go back through the same bugle bead that you just exit right now. Just like this. And that's it. It's so simple, and this creates this V shape very nice here. Of course you want to reinforce this, so you'll go through all these beads again and the clasp. Just like this, and back through the bugle bead. You want to reinforce 2 or 3 times or as much as your needle can go through the beads. And now I want to show you how to embellish the right angle weave units, how to add the pearls in the middle here. So you want to exit one of the 11-0 in the corner of the square. So I will just wave my way, go through this bugle bead, and then down here and and through the 11 just like this. So it doesn't matter which corner, choose an 11, and now you're going to pick up a pearl. I will go with the lavender one, an 11 and another pearl. So 2 pearls and an 11, and I want to go diagonally just like this on the other side of the square. So if your thread is exiting this 11, you want to go on the opposite direction on this 11. So it will be something like this. And now, of course, I want to add the other 2 pearls. So I will wave my way until I exit this 11 right here. So I will go just like this and through the 11. Make sure you pull now. And now you're going to pick up another pearl. And you're going through the 11 in the middle right here. This 11 that we added in between pearls. And when I'm pulling, you'll see we have 3 pearls. Make sure you pull it tight, and all the time we're going to reinforce to make sure they're sitting very good together. So now I'm going to pick up another pearl, and I will go back through the only 11 that it's not attached, through this one right here. But what I will do, I will go through the bugle one, the bugle bead right this, and I want to reinforce the whole unit again. So I will go back around the pearls one more time, making sure I'm pulling tight, and then I will go through the beads one more time, through the pearl, through the 11, through the other pearl, pull, go back through this 11 and the bugle bead and the 11 on the other side, and I will do the same thing. I want the pearls to be perfectly aligned, just like this. So when I pull, you see everything came together and everything is sitting nice and tight. So now I will wave my way around to move to the next right angle weave unit. So I will just go through all these bugle beads here. And of course I want to exit one of the 11 right here. If it's easier for you, you can reinforce the right angle weave units one more time before you adding the pearls, so they will be more sturdy. So now, because I added the lavender color, I will choose the next color of the pearl. So in my case it's cream color, and I will do exactly the same thing. I will pick up a pearl, an 11 and the pearl. My thread is exiting this 11 right here. I want to go diagonally, and I want to move through this 11, just like this. Let's see if I can make it with my left hand. I cannot. And I'm going to pull. And now I want to add the pearl here, so I will go through this 11, and the other pearl will go through this 11. So let's see. I will move my way until I'm exiting this 11 right here. Pick up a pearl, go through the middle one here, the middle 11 between these 2 pearls, just like this. Pull slowly and pick up another pearl and attach it to the only 11 that's not attached right here. Of course, you can substitute the 4mm pearls with any 4mm beads you have in your stash. If you want a more sparkly look, of course you can add some Bicones. I think it will look great with fire polish too. You can choose whatever you want. So there you have it. I will reinforce this again, and then I will continue with the lavender color and so on. So embellished all the units, and I will show you how we're going to add the crystal on the edge of the bracelet. Welcome back. So I finished embellishing my right angle weave units. Now we have to attach the clasp on the other side. So my thread is exiting an 11, but actually I want to exit a bugle bead. So I can attach the other two. So pick up another bugle bead. Go through this one that you just exited on the other side. Back through this. Another bugle bead. So you need a total of 3. Now pick up 3 11s, the other side of the clasp, and 3 more 11s. If you make your own version of this bracelet, I would love to see it. So feel free to tag me on Instagram or share it in the comment. So let's go back through this bugle bead again. So there you have it. This is the other side of the clasp. I don't want to reinforce because, as you can see, my thread is coming short, and I want to show you how to embellish. So basically you wave your way around, and you want to exit even here when you're going to reinforce. Actually, let's do it. I think it's better if I show you. I will just go through this and then through all the beads again. So I'm exiting one of the 11 that I just added for the clasp. So now you're going to pick up a 15, a 3mm crystal, and a 15, and you're going through this 11 and through the bugle and the 11 until you reach on this side to fill these empty spaces on the edge of the bracelet, like this. You see? So we're adding the crystals here where it's these 3 bugle beads. So in between these two 11. So now I'm going to pick up a 15 and a crystal and a 15. My thread is exiting this 11. I will go through the next one and the bugle bead and the next 11. Just like this. Let's see if I can show you one more time. So pick up a 15, a 3mm, and a 15, and go through this again, like this. So you're going to be doing this until the end, and here then you're going to go back through all the beads from the clasp and repeat the process on the other side. What I can tell you I did with my bracelet is that I reinforce everything 2 times at least. So even the these bugle beads in the middle, as you can see here, they don't stay perfectly aligned. So that's why I reinforced everything, even the pearls in the middle, at least 2 times. And I can tell you the bracelet, it's very sturdy and it has consistency. So it's not flimsy at all. So I suggest you reinforce everything at least 2 times. And I will meet you right back to show you again the final results. Welcome back. So this is the project for today. I hope you like it, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. There are plenty more beading tutorial on the way, and let me know in the comments what you like to see next. For my surprise, this magnetic clasp is super strong. Usually they are not that strong, so make sure if you choose a magnetic clasp, it's strong enough to keep your work together. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and hope to see you soon. Take care and bye bye.